May the 5th, 2014. Guys, we're looking at the ACE information for today. In the last frame, you notice we're getting a surge in radial speed or solar wind speed right there. Now, also just in the temperatures increasing, what's happening is we're getting these side glances from these CMEs. It just keeps adding up. It had the M-class flare earlier today from the left side. That's rotating around. But again, one explosion after the other. Now, these aren't Earth-facing, but those go out, the energy pulse goes out 180 degrees. You can see it when the satellites pick it up. But just notice that the activity just keeps going, one explosion after the other. But, guys, the quake this morning in Japan was a 6.0, but it kind of rang and woke everyone up across Japan. They were concerned because it's the strongest quake that they felt in the Tokyo area since the quake that knocked out Fukushima. That's just telling us how weak these plates are. So any increase in solar activity will definitely affect the earthquakes. Now let's take a look at the sunspots. Top left is coming around. That's where we got the flare this morning. Bottom right is still capable of X flares. In the center is beta gamma, but that again does not stop us from having strong flares. Check this out. It's a 5% chance of X flares, 30% chance of M flares right now. This is what's coming across the surface. This is Earth facing in the center. Again, let's look at the SDO. Now, this particular filter, guys, gives you a good look at the magnetic lines of force that go out through the solar system. Check that out. It's amazing the amount of energy when you look at the comparison of the size of the sun to the Earth. Now, this is the latest on the X-ray flux out of Boulder. Notice nothing strong, but this chart does not pick up coronal mass ejections, only solar flares. So you can have a large coronal mass ejection with very little information showing up here. But guys, tonight, in about 30 minutes, join us on Blog Talk Radio. I'll put the link, but it's Blog Talk Radio /BP Earthwatch. We're going to talk about this and especially the West Coast with the radiation coming in. You saw the video earlier with all the sea life dying and the warnings about eating the food there. So I encourage anyone from the West Coast, anywhere in that area that has any information, give us a call. See you then. Heads up. Be safe.